All right, if you're a baseball fan, you're definitely going to want to watch this. Taiwan is one of the only places in the world where pro baseball is in play. Isn't that incredible?
That's exciting.
It's very exciting. And in today's Taiwan by Number, we're going to be talking about baseball in Taiwan. Now, if you want to watch some of the games, look for Chinese Professional Baseball League. It sounds confusing, but that's the league that's played here in Taiwan. Now, the season started last weekend, Natalie. And when the season started, there was one thing that was absent, and that is fans in the stadiums. However, one team, the Rakuten Monkeys, came up with an ingenious idea for packing the stands. They're using robotic fans. Isn't that crazy?
That's funny. Only in Taiwan.
Only in Taiwan.
Made in Taiwan.
High tech plus baseball. It's a marriage of two very popular things here. So my first question for you is, how many robotic fans will the Monkeys pack the stadiums with?
Interesting. 20?
20? All right. That's
no
a
idea.
Very good guess. For the answer, we go to this video.
Taiwan is one of the only countries in the world to give the go-ahead to professional baseball. Social distancing rules mean no fans will be allowed into the stadium to watch the game, but the Rakuten Monkeys have come up with a creative way to fill the stands all the same. The Monkeys have teamed up with a robotics company, getting the company to make robotic mannequins dressed up like fans. Come game day, the team will have 500 robots cheering them on. The cheerleaders that usually cheer the Monkeys will also be kept out of the stadium through the season because of social distancing rules, but they are still attracting attention. That's because of an eye-catching series of face masks they've designed, one for each of their fellow cheerleaders and each of the Monkeys players. The masks look just like the bottom half of their faces, making it hard to tell if they have masks on at all. Just don't get them mixed up.
All right, now before the video, I asked you, Natalie, how many robotic fans the Rakuten Monkeys will have in the stands. You said 20.
Right.
Let's have a look at the answer.
500? They have that many robots?
Isn't it crazy?
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
So I guess the baseball players don't have to worry about having no one to cheer them on. They'll definitely have some robots.
That's a lot of fans out there.
All right, so Taiwan actually has a very long and proud history of baseball. When was the first official baseball match in Taiwan?
Oh, wow. 1898?
1898.
I have no idea.
It's actually not a bad guess. It was better than your last guess. Let's have a look at the answer.
Oh, wow.
1906.
Wow,
that's
cool.
right. I should mention that this is before Babe Ruth actually started playing for the Boston Red Sox in 1914. So it's pretty early on. It wasn't professional baseball, but it was a first official
That's really
match.
cool.
Now, one of Taiwan's proudest moments in its baseball history was when the Chinese Taipei team, that's Taiwan's team, won silver at the Olympics in Barcelona in 1992.
Oh.
And that was the first time that they had baseball at the Olympics as an official sport.
Wow, we got a silver. That's great.
That's right. But I'm not going to ask you about that. I want to ask you about something that makes people in Taiwan even more proud, and that's the Little League Baseball.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so you even know what I'm going to talk about, right? So actually, Taiwan has won more Little League World Series in baseball than any other country in the world.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So my question for you
nice.
is, how many Little League World Series baseball championships has Taiwan won?
Let's say 12.
All right, also not a bad guess. Let's look at the answer.
Wow, 17. That's
17.
a lot.
Yes, and that stadium that you can see there
wonderful.
in the picture, that is actually where they play the Little League World Series, and that's in South Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Now, I want to ask you, when was the very first time that Taiwan won this championship? It was a very proud moment for Taiwan.
Was it something like 1969?
1969, that is an excellent guess. Let's look at the answer.
Wow! I remember something like that.
That's right, 1969. Let's take one more look at that photo there.
That's really cool.
And look at those pictures. Look at the little kids.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Look at the huge crowds
That's
that were lining the
amazing.
streets of Taipei to welcome them back home. I mean, you can tell just how important baseball is to the people of Taiwan. It was a really proud moment in Taiwan's history. Can you imagine being that little and then having like a ticker tape parade for you when you come home?
Yeah, I think I remember reading about that. So it's really special.
Yeah. So I'm really excited to be able to bring you this look at baseball history here in Taiwan. You can see how important it is to the people of Taiwan and why it's so great that we have professional baseball being played in a safe environment. So if you can't see your favorite team at home, perhaps you can watch some of the Chinese Professional Baseball League, the official league of baseball here in Taiwan.